Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train with your girl, Lady T. Ooh, yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tonya, Lady T, and this is my Sunday dinner at home takeout. Let me just say grace right quick. Thank you, most gracious and heavenly Father, for the food I'm about to receive for the nourishment of my body, for Christ's sake. Amen. Y'all, I went to the Huddle house. I had some errands to run. You know how you just have to go and do stuff and get stuff? Yeah. So this is country fried steak with some toast, a baked potato, and a side salad. This is some butter. And we about to do it. I'm hungry and I'm tired, so I just wanted to do a little dinner here at home. And we're going to have fruit punch Snapple. Rex has got me drinking these things. He loves these. So whenever I'm out and about, I'll grab him some, and then I'll, to keep here. So when he comes over, he drinks this, Gatorade, and either water. But these little things are good. They are $1. I'm gonna grind me up some pepper over my salad. It's just lettuce, tomato, cheese, onion. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I forgot the salt for my potato. Let me go on and get it started. Cause y'all know how it is with these baked potatoes, honey. Gotta get everything in here. I hope everybody's doing good. And y'all have enjoyed your weekend. I miss talking to y'all in the comment section, but I just been really, really busy. And I have to do it moving. So, and I already told y'all, so y'all understand. Oh, this smells so good. Bust it up, bust it up, bust it up. Nothing like a good old baked potato. Isn't that the truth, y'all? Put some on this too. Let me go get some salt. All right, we're back. Okay. I know y'all saying, Tonya, next time have all this stuff already together when you cut the camera on. And I agree. But I just walked in the door and I want to make sure I eat this stuff while it's hot. I have been looking at numbers all weekend long, and I'm gonna use all of that. And ooh, that potato's hot. And y'all, feels like my eyes are running together. Oh, I know what I want to talk to y'all about. Since I've been shut in, if you will. Oh, I'm so hungry. So hungry. Let me go on and get to it, because it's all going down the same chute. But y'all, I was watching this episode of Cops. That's good. What you gonna do when they come for you? Anyway, one of the episodes I watched, it was about this, some neighbors had called the cops on this guy. He was sitting outside on the corner in their residence. He had just been sitting there for a good period of time. Well, I can see what it looked like. Anyway, move this. Guess I can put it right in the corner. Anyway, the cops come. The guy sitting in his truck, whatever it was. I can't remember if it was a truck or a car. That is so good. I haven't had that in years. Country fried steak with that gravy. That white gravy. That's good. So anyway, the cop walks up to him and says, "Hey, is everything okay? We've gotten calls from people that you've been sitting out here a long time. You just sitting here." Ooh, that's good, y'all. Check it out. So the guy says, "Well, yeah, I'm just sitting here." He said, I'm over here. Something about he was trying to get a Wi-Fi signal because over there where he was or lives, the Wi-Fi is weak. So he came over there to get Wi-Fi. So the police officer said, "Well, you're alarming people because they're not familiar with your truck. And you're just sitting here." So they go back and forth. And the guy says, "Oh, no, I'm legit. I'm a, some kind of travel business. What you doing sitting on the corner?" But anyway. So the cop digs and asks a bunch of questions. So the cop noticed that he got all this paperwork and a computer and all this in his car. So they said, "Well, do you mind if we search your car, blah, blah, blah." So they made the guy get out of the car. They searched the car. Oh my God, this is so good. This is the only meal I've eaten today. I shouldn't go this long without eating. It's not good. So anyway, the guy sitting on the curb, they're going through his car. They pull up his computer. They look at some of the paperwork. And some of the paperwork showed that he had been printing off certain types of checks. And he had some kind of log, some book log. And the log had a bunch of people's phone numbers, their banking account numbers, just, you know, financial stuff. And keep in mind, he done already told the cops that he's some kind of travel booking agent or some type of flim-flam mess. So it didn't sound right to the cops' ear. So that's why the cop kept pressing him and asking him questions. But yes, that one, the kick in the head, was sitting there and I'm listening to the guy telling nasty lies. The cop said, well, sir, who are all these people? You got their financial stuff written down, blah, blah, blah. He said, oh, yeah, they gave me authorization to use their credit card and blah, 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 to book their whatever. So the cop says, okay, so you mean to tell me if I call these people right here, they're going to say that they gave you authorization to use their financial information to book this, to book that. So he said, oh, yeah, yeah. So the cop calls one of the people on this, you know, on the list that he had. So the guy that they were talking to, with their call, so the cop said, hey, do you know X, Y, and Z? Do you know this person? And did you give him permission to use your banking information to make this blah, blah, blah? So the guy was telling the cop, he said, no. He said, matter of fact, my bank just called me the other day to let me know that they saw some suspicious activity on your account. So he then, the bank, you know, closed their account, you know, closed off that account because, you know, that's one of the alerts or benefits he has with his bank. You know, they'll notify you, email, call, whatever, however you set it up. If they see some fraudulent activity or suspicious activity. Side note, whenever I go out of town, and this is how I do it, because my account had been hacked years ago, long years ago. Somebody in New Jersey had got a hold of my credit card information. I'm like, dude, what? So ever since that happened, and most banks have it in place, I call my bank anytime I'm going out of the state. Or any time I'm going somewhere unusual, that's out of my normal activity, where they see me doing my financial transactions on a day-to-day basis, I always call my bank and let them know, because after that happened, somebody had hacked my account. Oh, I tried to use my card one time when I went out of town, and honey, BB&T shut it down, honey. Now, it was embarrassing because I'm thinking, wait a minute, I got plenty of money. But that was one of the features that they flagged my account once I had that first hacking. Anyway, back to the show. So now, after the cop gets off the phone and says, hey, sir, these people said they don't know you. Matter of fact, their bank alerted them that some suspicious activity was going on, so we're going to place you under arrest for, and take you in for questioning for blah, blah, blah. You know, they were talking all that legal stuff. So then the camera pans back to the cop. The cop said, you know, we're very familiar with this. He said, I knew when I saw those checks being printed off with people's banking information on them. He said, I knew this is a ring. I mean, this is something that people are doing. There's rings of people who do this. And check this, though. Here's going back to what I was saying, the kick in the head. Y'all, see how you learn stuff? There are people who sit in your neighborhood. That's why I be paying attention to what's going on in my neighborhood. They will park near your neighborhood, and they are looking for how they can get in the back door of your Wi-Fi. I did not know this, that some Wi-Fi, you don't have to have a password. You don't have to have a password. If you have, some people get Wi-Fi and don't even have their stuff password protected. I'm like, huh? Wait a minute, where they do that at? But check it. So these jacklegs, they go to these different neighborhoods, they sit outside, and they go into the network settings. And if you notice, when you go into a network settings so that you can hook to a Wi-Fi, they got all these different people listed that may have internet or whatever. And they go down the line and they click on each one, because some of them may not have a high security password in order to gain access. Well, these jokers be sitting out there trying to hack into your account to get through your to get to your computer through the back door, and then they look for your financial information. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Because you be thinking, now, how do people get my financial information? That's why they say when you go to a teller, when you're swiping your debit card, you better feel and make sure that it ain't loose looking, because people be putting them strips to record your stuff up. Yeah. And unfortunately, it just happened to Mr. Silver Fox. Somebody hacked into, got his banking information, and honey, they was having him a fun at Taco Bell. So he's just had to go through this by, you know, shutting his account down, get a new card issued. I'm telling you, people sit around, criminals. But anyway, I thought, oh my goodness. So that's what he was doing. He was trying to, he was sitting in that area, and this is what the cops were trying to, he explained it a little bit. Oh, they try to see what network they can hack into and get into, and get into your system and look for your banking information. Oh yeah. And that's what people do. And I thought, oh my God, because I know whenever you think about it, when you go anywhere and you want to hook up to the Wi-Fi, let's say you're staying at a hotel, and they, you know, they give you their Wi-Fi passcode, or they may not have a passcode. You just have to sign your email and agree to the terms and conditions, and you're in. But these jokers have these sophisticated systems. Not only do they get in, but they find ways through the back door to penetrate to get your personal information. Is that not something? So yeah, when y'all see people in your neighborhood, and I know we're all busy, but you gotta be paying attention. But I had no idea that people are doing that. And then it seemed like I heard, I wasn't paying attention. You know how you just listen to certain things on the news? I think they just busted some young girl, either in New York or New Jersey, some 21-year-old. Oh my gosh, she was getting people's financial information, printing off checks, taking them checks that they print off on their little fancy computer stuff, and taking it to those financial institutions and cashing checks off other people's information. I said, oh my, are you kidding me? Honey, it's real. But like I said, it's one thing about technology. It's a beautiful thing. But let me tell y'all something. It almost is a curse. Because people's stuff get hacked into. And I felt so bad for Rex, my honey boo thing, because that had never happened to him before. And I said, let me tell you something. When you go through these drive-thrus and we hand people our debit cards to buy stuff, you don't know what they're doing. You don't know if they done already got a device up there to record your mess. And I have a good friend who was in banking. They're not in banking anymore. They said, girl, please. So much stuff happen, embezzlement happen on a day-to-day basis at banks, but of course banks don't disclose that because people would panic and pull their money out. Every day of the week. Every day of the week. She wouldn't tell me the amount. She said, girl, it'll blow your mind. But she sure did. But anyway, I said, ooh, let me tell y'all about that, because we in our homes thinking we surfing and turfing on this internet. My honey jokers are sitting down there at the end of the road, around the corner, trying to open up networks so they can backdoor. And see, the bad thing about it, once they happen to your information and they use it, you know, they might get away with using it 1 or 2 times. But look at what you got to go through to correct it. Then just depending on your banking institution, they may give you your money back, turn it around in a 2-day period, or it might be longer than that. And it's just a hassle. It's an invasion. Then if you got anything set up with your debit card for reoccurring payments, you got to go and call them or change that in your online system. It's just a hassle. But you do what you got to do to protect your money. Because these folks don't care that you the one who worked hard for that money, and they out there sitting up under the light pole trying to get through your network. And you sitting, I'm sitting here right now at the table eating a country fried steak, baked potato, and some toast and salad. I'll tell you what. Password protect your stuff and change your password frequently. Because folks out here, they don't care nothing about you. They want to get it the easy way. They don't want to go out and work hard for their money. Everybody want a quick come up. And I'm talking about those criminals who are wired that way. They want a quick come up. They want to live off the sweat of your brow. But I got just as irritated and mad when I was watching that show. I said, are you kidding me? But that's what they're doing. It's a ring. Just like there was a ring. Remember when folks was lifting your, and it still happened. I know here in North Carolina, oh my God. It had got real bad. People's debit card strips were being recorded at ATMs, and that's when they started that chip thing. Now the chip been around a while, but then remember when way back when, and financial institutions, okay, starting on this day, you're going to have a chip, you know, and put on your car. Remember they sent all the new cars out with chips on them? Because I know mine, I didn't have a chip on my car. Remember back in the day? And then they started putting, and it wasn't too long ago. Because that was their response, because it was so bad. It was so rampant. So now what people are doing, so, you know, people are constantly having to come up with money, spend money to thwart a criminal. Oh, because the criminal ain't gonna stop. They're gonna just try to find another way to get you and jack you. So now this is what they're doing now. Oh, okay, now they hip to the tip. Now we can't too much do this swipe thing no more, because the banks done got sophisticated with it. Now they got a chip on it. And you ain't gonna get no money out no ATM trying to swipe it and you ain't got no chip on it. So now they had to say, okay, we got to come up with something else. It's a shame. Shame. So yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes open. I'll be daggone. So folks just come right in your neighborhood, find a spot, park, and go down a list and try every one of them networks to see if they hit the jackpot and lucky enough that there's a low or no security password to get into your home computer system. Isn't that something? And I'm sure y'all know some other little stuff out there that we all need to be aware of to protect ourselves. Shoot. Outrageous. Outrageous. And I don't even know what made me decide to watch Cops, because, you know, that show was kind of old. When I say old school. I used to watch it all the time when it first came out, but it just so happened I was flipping. Matter of fact, I watched an episode of Cops, and I watched an episode of Cheaters. And see, since I had all that cable cut on, I get a few channels, and that was the only thing that was on. I was just flipping through the few channels that I do have. And I'll type something on my phone. And that show Cheaters, oh my God, I forgot how tripped out that show was. Ooh. Let me tell you something. If a man and a woman want to cheat, they're going to cheat. We all hope and pray that our loved ones, our significant others, our spouses are on the up and up. But you know, I feel really bad for some of those men and women. I mean, they really thought they had something, you know? And come to find out, Susie, Sally, and Tom is doing something else. I can't watch them type of shows for too long. I mean, you know, when I was younger, it was fascinating. I don't like to see that heartbreak. Because you know, and here you are working hard, bringing home the bacon and the eggs and the steak, and them jokers dipping and diving. That run your blood pressure up. Anyway, I wanted to just talk to y'all about that, to just be aware. Like I was saying before, I think I talked about it on my other channel. Be aware of your surroundings. Not that you walking around, ooh, the boogeyman. Just be aware. I'm telling you, I was just oblivious. I didn't even know there was nobody, folks was, woo, that just got away with me. Instead of you going out looking for a job 8 hours a day, if that's what's required, you rather sit out and troll neighborhoods all day long, seeing what you can do to steal. That's just like the devil. He comes nothing but to kill, steal, and destroy. Roaming around searching. And that's what people like that do. Oh no, you won't get out and go and search you a job. You rather search around all day and see who you gonna jack. Anyway, let me hush. I'm getting irritated thinking about it all over again. But y'all, that was good. Woo. But yeah, let me go. I still got to jump on and do some more work. I mean, Florence, you did it. I mean, I thank God for my job. I tell the Lord thank you. But honey, you put us behind in a major way. Oh, that was good, y'all. But anyway, I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Staying on the flavor train. Whew, let me go, y'all. Love y'all so much. Y'all have a good, productive week. I'll try to upload as much as possible. Again, Sunday through Thursdays, those are my days, but I may miss one or two because of work. Anyway, love you, and thank you for stopping on the flavor train, because what? Flavor is where it's at. And y'all be safe out there. Love you.